YouTubers, today I just wanted to do a bit of a, I guess you could say a haul for all of my acrylic nail viewers. A few things that I just got today, and I wanted to show you. This was my lovely new brush from NSI. Now, the name of this brush is the number 8 Royal Precision Brush. So this is the lovely lid, and you turn that around and it can then turn into the handle. And this is a really, really lovely brush. If you guys can see that, I hope it's not too bright. Very, very nice brush. It's got a nice oval end on it. It's really, really gorgeous, and I'm really looking forward to using that with the lovely stuff with the cover there, which is great for protecting your brushes. Okay, so that one there cost me 105 New Zealand dollars plus GST. The endurance files, I ordered 50 of these today. Now, everyone's been asking me a lot of questions about these endurance files from NSI. The ones that I'm using are the 100 grit, and I think they've also got a 150 and a 180 or a 220, something along those lines, but they do go up. These are fabulous, and they say that they last 4 times longer than the standard nail file, and they really do. They're really easy to sanitize. And by sanitize I mean washing them under hot water with a brush, with a nail brush, and then soaking them in your disinfectant and then allowing them to dry in an airtight container or in a UV cabinet. So these do sanitize really, really well, and they last really well. So I'm very impressed with those, and I believe I pay around $2.65 a file for one of these. That's New Zealand, so a little over $1 US, about $1.20 US for one of these files. They are a little bit more on the expensive side, but they are definitely worth it because they last. So those are fabulous. What else did I get? I just got some new powders and things like that. Now, a few other questions that I wanted to answer. A lot of people are asking me about how I have made my glitter acrylic. A lot of the companies actually make the glitter acrylics, and they're fabulous, but they can get a little bit expensive, and so I really wanted to make the effort to try and make a glitter. So the nails that I have on at the moment, these are what I called my Dorothy's red glitter nails, was a red glitter that I just found at a craft store, and I did like it. However, I found that it was a little bit too big and the colour bled a little bit. Not that I'm not impressed, I would still use it again. So the size glitter that I got from this one, I think would be somewhere around 0.015. The glitter that you must look for, which is the best glitter to use, is 0.008. Which, I don't know if that's too bright. You might be able to see that. I'm hoping that you can see that. Okay, so this glitter that I got here, where does it say it? Super fine, 0.008. Now this is to this extent that it's so fine. So I've actually got some on my eyes today, because I can actually use it with my makeup, and I can also mix it with my acrylic, and it is so beautiful and fine. Okay, so it's just gorgeous. Now, I find that the little pots that you can get, which are around this size, which are quite little in comparison, can be quite expensive, and you're kind of looking at maybe $12 to $15 for a pot of something this size if this was a glitter one. And so I just wanted to make my own, and so I found these glitters at a shop here in New Zealand called Spotlight, which Aussies will know what Spotlight is, and it's basically just a huge big haberdashery store and craft store. It's got loads of material and patterns and crafts and scrapbooking and whatever else you can think of that you can get creative with. And so I paid $5.49 for this entire container, which will pretty much last me my entire lifetime. And I wanted to show you the colours that I got, because they are just stunning. So that's a beautiful gold, and it's actually got, let's say, a red, green and orange reflect on it. It's not just solid gold, it's a really beautiful iridescent gold. This one here, which is just a solid, let's call this a sky teal blue. This one's gorgeous, and again, these are all 0.008 in size. This one here is like kind of like an indigo blue purple colour. That one is just beautiful. This one here is, oh gosh, this is divine. I just did a tip with this one and I've lost it. Anyway, this one is definitely a silver base, and it's got pretty much red, green, blue, purple, yellow, every colour you can imagine, just kind of shimmering through it. I don't know if you can quite see that, but it's gorgeous. I'll maybe try putting a bit on my hand. See, it is so fine. It actually feels almost like talcum powder. It is so fine. It is just beautiful. Beautiful. What else did I get? This one here is a beautiful magenta pink. And I actually got this really fabulous fluoro orange. I thought that might be quite fun. Now the brand that I bought it's called Jones Tones. Jones Tones. So I don't know if you want to Google that if you want to find that anywhere else. You know, made in China, yada yada. But it does say that it can be used on paper, fabrics, body and nails, which means it is small enough that you can actually use it on your face and whatnot, and you're not going to cause irritation, which is great. Now these are the glitters that I was talking about that I bought from the craft store. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but can you see that they're actually considerably larger? Don't know if you can really see that in there, but this one is probably triple the size, and this one is so fine it's almost like a shimmery powder as opposed to an actual glitter. It is so fine and shimmery. So that is what you want to look for when you are mixing your acrylics. So it's so simple. All I use is pretty much half glitter, half clear acrylic. I've got any size Attraction nail powder. The light's very bright, isn't it? In clear, totally clear. And I have purchased a whole lot of these little containers, and I get them from a store here in New Zealand called Plastic Box, which is just a plastic store, and I think they're like 30 cents a jar. And so I just put half clear and half glitter, shake it up, and away you go. So I think it's a fabulous way to save a little bit of money as a nail tech. I know things can get quite expensive, but in saying that, trial and error. Don't go mixing something and throwing it on your client instantly, okay? Mix it a few days prior, play with it a little bit, see how it sets, see how it files, try it on yourself to, just see what it looks like. You obviously don't want to go offering things to your clients that aren't perfect. So that's my little spiel for the day, yada yada yada. Oh, one thing I did get. This is another option. You guys can see that. I'm sure you guys all know what these are. I got this from my fabulous $2 shop, which I'm sure you guys have all heard me speak about before. I swear, I think we have possibly the best $2 shop in the world in my town. It just seems to have the greatest things. This is the $2 shop that I bought all my Conad things from. Oh, telephone. Hold on. Right, so there's this fabulous $2 store that I was talking about. So they're these little glass jars, and I'm sure we've all seen them 100 times, and they all screw off and they're all separate. And I thought that I would actually use these. They would be a really great place to actually store all of my acrylic glitters that I'm going to be making up, just to keep them all together and so that the clients can see them all. And I'm just getting to the stage, and I will show you this drawer. It's just ridiculous. I've got way too much stuff. I'll show you this drawer. Hopefully it's not too dark. And that is my selection of coloured acrylics at this stage. And then this top drawer up here with more powders, and then I've got powders over there, and I have just got powders and stuff everywhere. And so I thought that it would be a good storage solution to kind of put them in one of these. So that's my blab for the day. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. So do make the effort to try and hunt out your own ingredients for your nail art things. Hey, I did my nail like this. If you can see it, might be too bright. And I actually I'll take a photo of that so you can see it. I actually went to the same Spotlight place. Where is it? And purchased some lace. Okay, and this lace, I've actually cut a very small piece off, and I've actually inserted it inside the wet acrylic. I saw this on a picture somewhere, on the internet somewhere, and it was fabulous. And I'm pretty sure it was a Kiwi girl, and I'll have to remember her name because she's great. And so you put it on whilst the nail is still wet, wherever you want to stick it, and then a clear coat of acrylic over the top, snipple it off, and that's what you come up with. So it's pretty cool, eh? So that's my blah blah for the day. I better go. My child needs her dinner and she needs a bath. Great to have all you guys' questions, and if I don't answer them straight away, it's not because I don't want to, but I'm eventually getting around to it. So let me know what you think, and I'll chat to you all later. Bye for now.